Hey there, BC Singles. I pray that you're having a great day. This is Pastor Bernard. I hope you don't hear the background noise. I want to share something with you and encourage you today. I want you to know, listen, if you are not content with the state that you're in, you can disqualify yourself from the state that you're trying to get to. If you're not content with where you are with yourself, with God right now, God is wanting us to learn to be content with Him where we are. Contentment doesn't mean complacency, but you have to learn to be content with God, the God in you now. Learn to be content with who you are. Learn to love yourself. Learn to like yourself. If you're idolizing relationships and idolizing to be in a relationship or be married, you are not content with yourself right now. If you have to get someone right now, if you have to be in a relationship, see, God wants to teach you to learn to be content. Contentment is identity, confinement, identity, an established identity, an understanding about yourself. Have you learned to live with yourself? Have you learned to enjoy yourself? Have you learned to enjoy yourself? And when I say yourself, God is in you. So yourself with God. Have you learned to build that relationship? If you're not content with who you are with God now, what you're asking for is codependency if you jump into any relationship. The danger of codependency, it's contractual. Codependency creates a contractual relationship. A contractual relationship, it's always on the basis of what you do for me or what you don't do for me. It's never through the lens of the Christhood, through the lens of the agenda of God, the conviction of God, the love of God, the way or will of God. So you have to understand contentment, not complacency. Contentment is vital to the preparation of you conjoining and or getting in a relationship with anyone. Okay? If you're not content with yourself now, you could disqualify yourself from a relationship. So learn to be content with who you are, with yourself, ending in yourself. There was a point when I was single years ago, and I didn't like to be by myself, but I learned once I really got in a relationship with God, that was not healthy. Okay? When I learned to be content with myself and learn to love God and learn to create that space with myself, that's a identity, that's a knowing of who you are. Now when you conjoin with someone, now when it's time to go into relational context with individuals, you're not needy and or have a codependent outlook, a codependent identity about yourself. See, men can read codependent tendencies. Men can read codependent tendencies. Women, you also can read codependent tendencies. Okay? So the greatest thing to do is to learn to be content with God where you are right now and grow up into and learn to know who you are and not be complacent, but content. That's all. Just learn to be content with God where you are. Thank Him for where you are. Believe Him for where you are and start walking and growing your relationship with Him. And He'll direct your path in where you're called to be and become. I pray this bless you, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Have a great and amazing day. Take care.